Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I was just doing this logo today for a school. I'm actually doing it for a donation. Um, so anyway, I thought I'd go over it because it's kind of a unique deal. It's not a bad, it's pixelized, it's a logo. But what I would do first, I would import it in, and then I would get your crop tool, which is underneath your knife and eraser, and I would crop out the logo that you're going to use. Just double click on it and you've cropped it out. Now, so you don't have to waste time with that other logo. Control D, and we're going to make a duplicate of that. We're going to process this twice. We're going to go to Bitmap, convert to Bitmap, black and white, and we got our bitmap. I'll just leave it right there. Then we're going to go to Bitmap. Well, we'll click back on it. Bitmap trace, outline trace. I always use clip art. I think they're really all the same with the exceptions of the detail and the smoothing in the corner. But I find that it really works better for me to just use clip art all the time. So we've got our logo. And now I'm going to put it right here. Now this one, I'm just going to bitmap trace it, or I'm just going to trace it. Same thing, same clip art, but I did not bitmap it. Now we're going to move it over here. We can get, well, we could keep those, but we'll get rid of both these. We don't need them anymore. And now I'm going to take this one apart so we can get it just to the what we need. Go to range, ungroup, just start deleting things. And you can actually probably just grab the green and just drag it out of the way. And you don't have to go around and get the other stuff. Now let's make this black. And let's look at them closely here. The one on the left was bitmap. The other one was just traced. Look at the jagged edges on the two. The one that was just traced is a lot cleaner. The letters are cleaner and everything. So bitmap doesn't always help you. So I always bring in 2 copies and try it. Now with that said, it didn't do a perfect job. There's a lot of extra nodes. There's really nothing you can do about the S without really distorting their logo. So we're going to go to range and break the curve apart. First, before we do anything, we're going to make a duplicate of it. Control D. We're going to move it to the side. This is going to be our real one. So I'm going to take a square block, just any size, and I'm going to group this together, and you'll find out why in just a second. Control G. So that's grouped together. Now I'm going to take my eye, and I'm going to put it in the center of the page, and I'm actually going to bring in an indexing line and hit center of the page. Because one side of the eye is a lot better than the other side. On this side, we've got this little square part, and I'm not going to take the time I took to make it perfect, but I'm going to make the eye a little bit better, just for them. It's most people wouldn't even really probably notice it, but I'm going to make it a little bit, clean it up a little bit compared to the other side. Let's take out that node. Now we need to probably round this one up a little bit. And I do this part a lot. And I'd maybe work on a little bit more. Maybe take out this node. And when you take out your node, you need to be with your shape tool. Now we're going to go get our virtual segment delete key, and we're going to delete this side. We're going to Control D and make a duplicate of it. We're going to hold down the Control key and pop it over here. Now we're going to get our Smart Fill tool and fill it in. Take this over here, take away the fill, and change it back to a hairline. Now you've got your eye. We can get rid of this. So now your eye is equal on both sides. Now let's get the cross. Let's put it, whoop, I hit delete. Let's put it in the center of the page. Let's do the same thing we did for the eye. There's a couple of nodes on this side, and I'm not going to take the time I did I would probably round this up a little bit, you know, make it look a little better, but I'm not going to do it for the video. I'm going to delete this side because it's got a lot more node. Same thing, Control D, hold down the Control key, pop it over, Smart Fill tool, fill it in, move it out of the way, left click, no fill, right click, hairline. Now, well, it's not really a hairline. Make it a hairline. All right, now you're going to see why I did this with the tab. So I'm going to group this together, Control G, and I'm going to put, let's zoom in here. I'm going to put this one right on top of my other one. Now I'm going to bring my cross and put it right on top of the other one. And you just have to get it close, because then you can zoom in and watch. I did pretty good. And you can't get it identical because they're a little bit different shape, but that's close enough. But this is why I basically glued on this little handle. Now I can take the old one away without having to disturb any of this, and I don't have to try to figure out, well, which one do I have? You know, you've got the, you know, which one do you have? So if you put this little handle on your one you're going to get rid of, there's your logo. Smart fill it in.